Alright, so a little bit of handheld video today. So here we have this really big Kirori plush that I got from the arcade. And so after like about 4 attempts of going and trying to figure out which machines give you like the most credits and everything, I finally got a lot of credits. It was like 9,500 from round one. And I was really curious to know which Kirori plush this is, because there's a lot of them. And so doing some research after I was able to check out the tag finally and everything, I found like some websites that had the listings for it, because this is an actual like plush. This isn't like one that they got just specifically or something. So this is a really nice quality and really large plush overall, and I freaking love Kirori. He is by far my favorite character in the Rilakkuma and Koru series they did for Netflix, and I was so like not upset, but like wanted to go so bad because it's a stop motion animation there, the show, and the show in its stop motion, it's like, what's it called, Night Before Christmas, where it's like the little clay figures and they move them and then they take the picture, move, take a picture. And it just gave so much charm to the show. And Tori, oh my gosh, dude, he had me laughing so hard in like every single scene. And from that point, I just couldn't live without Tori. By far my favorite character. I know Lakuma's cool, the bear. Kori Lakuma, the girl bear. They're also great in the show, but Tori, oh my gosh, my favorite by far. And so when I saw this at the arcade, I just had to have it. I couldn't. I was so excited to go like every single time to the arcade, try to win it, try to get closer, try to win it, try to get closer, until finally I got like pretty good at a couple games and I finally won it. And so this is by far, I think, the biggest Tori plush I have. And it's nice and soft. Not as soft as my big Miku, of course. But it's a nice fluffiness to it, you know. And it's been sitting in my room for a good couple days now. I haven't shot this video trying to figure out how to do it because it's so large. I mean, you could see its eye compared to my hand. I was trying to grab a figure, but all my Figmas and everything are the closest ones to my shelf, so it would have been a pain to pop it off its pegs and move it around and put it out. So just didn't want to deal with it. So sorry if it's kind of hard to see the scale of it. Oh yeah, I'll show you one cool thing. So anyways, back to the thing. Love Tori. If you haven't seen the show Rilakkuma Koru, highly recommend it. Tori is the hardest working person in the whole team. He puts the team on his back for sure. Freaking love him. And so, anyways, I was trying to figure out which plush this was, like who the company made it was, how much it would originally cost. And it kind of boiled down to me researching and looking up, trying to find older listings for it, because this is, from what I could see, it's kind of an older plush. But I know that one website, Japan LA, had it at one point, and I believe they also have a store in LA that's in the little Tokyo, the little Japantown that they have there. It's really cool little spot. I've been there like 2 or 3 times, I believe. Um, but I think their store's like a pop-up store sometimes. I don't remember too much, but I think they do have a store there somewhere. Anyways, they had it, and it's supposed to be like a $200 plush. And so I was trying to make sure that I used less money to buy credits than that it was. I think I barely made it. I think I spent maybe like 100 or so on credits or whatever. I mean, I have more credits. I think I still have, well, ticket wise, I think I'm at about right now like 6,000 tickets. After I bought this, I still have like 6,000 tickets left. Because I was getting those little cards and trying to trade. If you trade in all the cards in a set, you get way more tickets that way. So that's what I was doing to get this, and I completed 3 sets and I had a little extra tickets, and then I got this, and I still have like 500 or 5,000, my bad, 5,000 tickets left. And the really cool thing is when I went, they were doing the promotional thing that if you bought a certain amount of credits, they give you a free keychain. And I was really interested in the keychain because I thought it was just going to be like a generic um, Rilakkuma one or something, but no. This is like their own branded one, which is really freaking cool. So it's a not for resale, so that means it's supposed to be given out as a gift. And so it was really cool getting this. I was like, dude, this is freaking amazing. Because I had to get this one because it had Tori right there. And I was like, I have to get it. you know. And so I picked this one because they let you pick one. If you get more credits, they let you get both of them. But I was trying to get the cheapest one just to get this because I wanted that Kirori for sure. This Kirori is by far my favorite. Sometimes I get a little bit upset when they have Rilakkuma stuff and they have Koi Lakuma and Rilakkuma and then the bear, the little honey bear that hangs out with them. But not Kirori. To me, it has to have Kirori. By far my favorite. I want them, and I hope they do it, but I know they probably won't make the show just about Tori's adventures of how he found Rilakkuma or what's his name, Karu. Karu, that would be freaking amazing. But no, I know it could happen. It couldn't happen. But oh man, I was just so finally happy to get this dang thing, and it was just so satisfying to ask for them to pull it off the top shelf, and then there's like a line of 50 people behind you, really mad because you're trying to get the biggest thing off the shelf, and they're trying to get whatever items they're trying to get. So I was happily waiting, super excited to get my Tori and then walk him through the whole store, as in well, the whole arcade. My bad. Walk through the whole arcade, having my nice plushie that I've been trying to get for so long, and it just made me really happy and excited to finally bring it home. And I even buckled it in on the way to the house and everything, and yeah, so that's what I did. So I got that, and then I got this kind of for free. I had to buy credit, so not really, but it is branded, which really surprised me. I thought that was really cool, and so now I'm just going whenever for fun to get more tickets and stuff. Or whatever. And then I also got a little Tsum Tsum in one of them, but I already gave it away. Uh, and for sure, I'm happy I got the big Tori with the little ear thing, even though it got a little messed up. Ooh, yeah, and I didn't know that when you win at the arcade, they make you sign like a little release waiver saying that you won't bug them if your item is defective or whatever. And they have like games consoles and other little like home knickknacks and stuff. Like if your stuff comes out defective, you have to sign the paper saying that you're not gonna come and bug them. Pretty much. I sat there and actually read it. I know the people behind me were probably upset, but I wanted to make sure I knew what the little thing that the waiver they were making me sign, basically what it all entitled and meant. And so yeah, that was an interesting moment. They made me sign that little release form or whatever. Um, and so I got it finally. They had to get the huge ladder, pull it off the top of the shelf, and I walked through the whole thing super happy with my Tori, and I was like shaking them and super excited, you know, super excited for my Tori. I'm just so happy I finally have it, and I love the show. And if you ever get a minute, and it's just a super cheerful, heartwarming, happy, fun show. Sometimes it gets kind of stupid and wacky and funny, and then sometimes it's like super heartfelt and like family feeling, all happy inside and stuff. Um, and then the parts that just get me is Tori being Tori, the perfectionist, hardworking, best bird ever, and that's why I had to have this when I saw it. And that's all I got for this one. So thanks for watching.